first I will do some cleaning of the view here. So I will hide these dots that I'm not using. So I will disable the show option of each. I'm right clicking and choosing show. Right click, show. I'm unchecking show, so it's not showing anymore. Okay, we got it. Now you choose this arrow here. Now we got only 2 degrees of freedom here. I could change the circle size by moving that, and I could change the angle of the circle by moving this. The rest cannot be moved because they are just dependent on these two here. Okay, now we got this. I hope you also construct this so that you can play around with me on your own drawing here. So I'd like to show you a few things here. First thing is the behavior of a tangent versus cotangent. As you know, they are reciprocal to each other, so when you multiply them, they are 1. Should I show you? Cotangent of theta is 1 over tangent. So if you multiply cotangent times tangent, well, substitute this in here. So you get 1 here. So in other words, the thin green line length times the thick green line length is 1. Always. I like to show you in action here. So when both of them are 1, you go, duh, 1 times 1 is 1, yes? But let's see. If I move around like this, see how quickly this tangent is growing. It's practically 2, right? When there's practically 2, the cotangent is practically half. Very interesting. And when the cotangent grows, tangent shrinks because they got to multiply to 1. And if it gets to be infinitely big, then you will see tangent gets infinitely small towards 0. And now the opposite is true. Now let the tangent grow infinitely big. At that moment, you see cotangent is very close to 0. So they keep their promise that their product is 1. Then you get mischievous. What if I turn one of them into negative? Okay, let's make the tangent negative. It's going negative 0, 0, 0, 0, closer, 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 and bam, it passed. Became negative. At that moment, cotangent became negative 2. You just cannot fool it. Soon as the tangent becomes positive, cotangent gets positive. Soon as the tangent becomes negative, cotangent is negative. The same goes for them either way. So if I make the cotangent, let's take a look. Cotangent gets smaller, 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 smaller. So tangent is growing and growing. But by the time cotangent becomes negative, tangent became negative. So they stubbornly, when you multiply them, they are stubbornly 1.